Hi everyone, it's me, Beth Marie, and on today's video I'll be telling you 7 tips about moving for the first time. Let's get on to the video. My first tip to all you lovelies would be to make a checklist or a to-do list. I didn't start doing this until the middle of my moving process, and after I started to make a checklist, everything ran more smoothly and I wasn't as stressed out as I was before. Tip number 2, do not freak out. When I found out that I was going to the United States after being raised in Germany for the past 13 years, I freaked out. I refused to talk to anyone, and I refused the thought of moving to a place that I thought was foreign in my standards. But when I realized that the United States had more office supplies than the BX on base, I accepted it and I moved on. Tip number 3, stay connected. Before you move, get your best friends or friends, Facebook, Snapchat, Skype, Twitter, Instagram, any social media website or app that you can use to message them on. Staying connected to old friends will help you push past your anxiety of being at a new school and help you make new friends. Tip number 4, ask for help. If you don't know anything and you have a lot of questions, you can ask your parents or your counselors at school. Personally, I had questions about my credits transferring from the DoDEA school system over to the public school system because I knew they had different requirements, but once I got it all settled out, I was a lot calmer and I wasn't afraid of repeating a grade or repeating a class that I had already fulfilled at my last. Tip number 5, keep old habits but grow new ones. If you know your routine back at your old place worked, but you're waking up late every morning, a new habit would be to wake up early. I personally wake up between 4:30 and 5 o'clock every morning. This gives me enough time to take a shower, do my makeup. Even if I have enough time, I study and make breakfast for me. Tip number 6, communicate. You should always communicate with your parents, your spouse, or whomever. Communication is a big part of moving because personally for me, I would sit down with my parents every night and ask who was picking me up from school since we were living in the hotel and what the plan was for the week, so I knew what I can do and what I couldn't do, especially with school activities. Tip number 7, break down. If everything is becoming overwhelming, just break down and cry. Honestly, I did this one day before school started because I was turning in a final project and the instructions weren't specific enough, so the teacher told me I did it wrong. I ended up getting a good grade anyway, but my tolerance for all the BS that was happening overspilled. So just know that it's okay to break down and cry, and honestly, you will feel better afterwards. Or at least I did. Thank you for watching my video. I hope these 7 tips help you in your next move. Please like and subscribe down below.